What is up, guys? It's Adrian here. Today I'm going to tell you and teach you how you record electric guitars at home. So, first thing you need to know about recording electric guitars, obviously you're going to be micing up an amp, so it's going to be an acoustic instrument. You want to mic it up with a microphone, such as a dynamic microphone, maybe being a Shure Sm57. That's what I'm going to be using today. You know, if you get these for around $150, really cheap microphone, the price, but they're an industry standard for recording electric guitar amps, and it's just a great microphone all around. Second most important thing you want to know is where you place the microphone on the speaker. So I'm going to show you here, this is the speaker, and where you place the microphone is gradually going to change its tone. So depending on the track, the tone you're after, you position the microphone differently. The things you need to know about the speaker is the cone, which is the outer side here, and the dust cap, which is this part in the middle here. The dust cap is going to be the brightest sound, and as you start to go towards the edge, the cap edge in here, the sound seems to get a little bit darker. So here with the microphone, placing the microphone on axis, which on axis means the microphone is looking directly straight. Off axis means it's a little bit away. You can do on off axis away from the dust cap, like this, or towards it. That would either sound away, it would sound more darker, and towards it will give you a little bit of a brightness, but also a little bit darker as well. It's kind of a little bit of an in-between sound. But placing it straight on axis, right at the dust cap, will give you the amp's brightest tone. Most of the cases for a distorted electric guitar, it can seem to sound a little bit harsh and a bit fizzy at around the 5 to 7K area, and even above that, the microphone is picking up, a lot of high frequency information that is pretty much unusable for an electric guitar tone. I kind of like to place it on axis where the microphone looks straight in between the edge of the dust cap to the cone. So sort of around there, the end of this SM57 is in line with the side of the dust cap. And I just find that it cuts off enough high information that is unnecessary. It cleans up a little bit the fizz, but it still gives you that bright cutting sound that isn't very dull and will sound more upfront in the mix. So go look at it on the guitar amp and we'll do some experiments and see what sounds you might like. Alright, so here we have our guitar amp. Now this is a combo guitar amp. The more speakers you have, so if you're recording a cabinet with a 4x12 or a 1x12, it's gonna slightly sound different. If you record a single guitar amp, it's usually gonna have a little bit less sub-frequency information. The bottom end's gonna sound a little bit tighter, especially if you're playing metal. It's gonna, on the chugs, it's just gonna feel a little bit more compressed due to the way that the speakers are gonna move, and with all of them combined, creating different resonances. So this is a 2x12. This has 12-inch speakers. I like to record 12-inch speakers. They just sound full, big body, and they have a lot of frequencies. So you take your microphone, and like I was saying before, placing the microphone directly in the speaker cone where the dust cap is, it's going to give you the brightest sound. And as you move the microphone towards the edge here, it's going to sound darker and it's going to be like a low pass filter. It's going to cut off a lot of the higher frequencies. Now, what is also very important to remember is not only do you get different variations of tone from side to side, but also distance. Placing it further back, you're going to lose more bottom end, and coming forward, you're going to have a bigger increase in bottom end. So a good rule of thumb for a nice in between position is to usually place a microphone usually about 2 fingers away from the grill cloth. Now, some grill cloths are quite hard to see inside, so if you take a light, flashlight, mag light we have, you can put it right on the grill and look inside the speaker so you can see the dust cap, or else you want to put on the cone. So I'll give you a demonstration. Look down, and right there, about 2 fingers away, that's right in the center of the cone. Now, what I said before is to get the cap edge, placing it right about there, pull it back. That's a nice sweet spot. But just experiment. Find what position you like. If it sounds a little bit too harsh, you can tilt the microphone away from the dust cap, making it off axis. Just experiment, see what you like, and